Afternoon. This is Sunday afternoon. It's 12:36 p.m. Things are moving along right on time, actually, just maybe a little bit ahead of schedule by my count, anyway. So, this is just kind of a status check of what's going on around the area right now. And that might be how I do things this afternoon. Pop on and off as I need to, because this is a conditional threat, like I was saying this morning. So, I'm not too sure what may pop up where, but we are getting to the time now that we're starting to get a first look at what the rest of the day, or at least about the next 3 to 4 hours, may hold for us. And so I want to start here. I want to show you the tornado watch area that came out just about 30 minutes ago. And this is until 7 p.m. this evening for all of these counties in yellow, through 7 p.m. tonight. So that is the first thing. And this is a huge watch area. And the watch is calling, the Storm Prediction Center does call for strong convective activity to come out of northeast Oklahoma and Arkansas and push. It's actually going to push north and east, they are telling us, and several tornadoes are possible. That was what I was talking about with our potential today. We've had this lag now, and so the heat, actually, the temperature is rising up enough too, and those things are just not good. So, let me get rid of a couple of these things, and I'll show you exactly what the radar is doing here. Hang on with me for a second. We'll take those out. We'll take those out and we'll put the radar on. So what I'm seeing right now is down around Nevada. I actually think it was heavier just a few minutes ago. Just got home and getting set up. And so I think Nevada has a thunderstorm, but this is what is rolling through the area right now. Nothing is severe warned. And that may be the case. Can you kind of see the track as this is going to push up? It looks like so far out of northeast Oklahoma, but we can expect some rounds out of Arkansas too. And so as far as west central Missouri goes, we're just kind of hanging out on the edge. Forecast data this morning saying that possibly our Cape values were going to slide off just a little bit east. I'd be looking over here east of like Warsaw, Bolivar, Greenfield, maybe in a line like this. And so that's the hope anyway. But this lag, this next couple of hours, is really going to tell the story. So I'm just going to hang out and watch it. Pop back on here if I need to. But as of right now, and again, times are going to be important if I'm going to do multiple streams today, right? This is about 12:40 p.m. So far out ahead. Before I was able to get on here, over here, Tuscumbia, Mary's home, Eugene. This is way off to the east for most of our folks. Has now picked up a tornado warning out of this cell where I am seeing potential for some rotation there for sure. Let's check that out for a second. Over here, coming into Eugene, this is a tornado warned area for the next 5 minutes, but now they have just extended that up here to the north and the east. So for the next 50 minutes, they're saying right now this is a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado 7 miles southwest of Hickory Hill, or 21 miles south of California, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. So this is a particular cell to watch if you know people over here in this area. This is coming up just to the southwest of Jefferson City, and I do see some hail. It looks small. There has been a little bit of hail in there, and just enough rotating going on that the National Weather Service over there wanting to keep an eye on that cell. So back over here towards State Line, just south of Butler right now, south of Rich Hill, rather, sorry, picking up Nevada, is one thunderstorm that is not severe warned right now. I'm not seeing anything too exciting there. Then a whole bunch of lightning and heavy downpours on the backside. What are some of these other little graphics popping up? No, that's not a men's restroom sign. I've gotten that question more times than you would think. I guess it's logical, but that's been the worry. I was hoping this is a day of plus and minuses. Let me just start there. I was hoping that the heavy rainfall would be a little bit more spaced out than it has been, not pick up so much this morning on the one hand, give the ground a little bit more time to soak this up, but that's just not what happened. It became saturated. So on the way into town this morning, I saw at least two creeks approaching flood status, and several low-lying areas holding water. That's not a good sign. I was hoping that we would avoid that. This rain would be a little bit more beneficial, but it is coming in pretty heavy, and there is more on the way, as you can see, moving in from the southwest. So flood report's pretty good. This particular report says Route H, State Route H, is closed near the Bates and Henry County border from flooding. So this is going to be H headed over towards Montrose, closed As of what time was that? That looks like 11:55. That's when the report was made anyway, 12:41, so not sure the status of that right now, but, plenty of water out in those low-lying areas for sure, and, more on the way moving in from the southwest, so plenty of that, but the downside was if that happens, that allowed our surface cape, and our mid-level cape to grow with the heating, and it's humid, you can feel it, so temp is up and dew point is up too. That's not a good sign, in terms of instability for these severe storms, so we have every reason to keep watching throughout the afternoon. This is 12:41. I was hoping that we wouldn't get kicked off till closer to 1 o'clock. So I'm not sure what will roll through. We're going to be watching, like I say, Oklahoma and Arkansas for things to push up. Down here around Bolivar, Springfield, these are flash flood watches, and these were actually going. Before I left early this morning, too. Flash flooding down there, a bigger issue. This area just got pummeled this morning with heavy, heavy rainfall. I'm not sure what they had in the way of severe storms. Had to take a little break. So that is the status right now. Just one more time, I see one thunderstorm moving over Nevada right now. If you're down there, you probably don't need me to tell you that. And this is going to track off. Let's play this for just a second to the north and the east. This is going to be our concern today. This is going to be the way of things all day with our flow today heading off to the north and the east. So that is the status right now. There are no severe warnings issued for West Central Missouri. Certainly not over here in Kansas. I just see headed over towards Fort Scott and even west of there. I just see heavy rainfall right now. Maybe some stronger activity getting together over here. This would be west of Elsmore. And so your area just looks like heavy rain right now. It's over here in Missouri. We're starting to see thunderstorms. I do see another one popping up right now just to the northeast of Rockville. But as of this moment, nothing is severe warned. These look all right to me. Um, these could spin up though. I mean, anything can happen. These are these discrete cells. They're not so discrete. They are clustered a little bit. So that's potentially a good sign. But these were the type cells that we were going to be watching for this afternoon, and now we will. So I think that's going to do it for this little update. I think that's how I'll do it today. If it's all right with you guys, I will pop on as I need to, especially if warnings come out, and we'll be watching for about the next 3 hours. So that is the way of it. I will be hanging tight with you through the afternoon to see what develops, and I will keep you posted. Appreciate you joining me. I will probably be talking to you